en route.
Okay, I will. Today is the 3rd of August. A day late getting back out again. Less said that the better. And it is 20 degrees Celsius at 7:45 in the morning. I've picked up a loaded trailer, I've just left the yard, and I'm on my way to West Chester, Ohio for delivery on Monday morning. So 1,834 kilometers to go. So not a bad couple of days. See if I can get a full day in today. Leave me about 800 kilometers tomorrow, and I can park outside the place. So, busy couple of days at home. No, a few days at home again. We got some stuff put in storage. We got a whole load of stuff taken to the tip, taken to the dump. We got one of the jobs done in the house on the front deck. We got that sorted, that's done. So we're getting there. Slowly getting everything ticked off, ready for the house to go on the market. Exciting times. Anyway, I'm only just here at Mitchell, so only 3 mile from the yard. So obviously the truck's sitting in the yard, it's been really dusty and obviously damp as well, because I couldn't even see out the windscreen this morning with the dirt running down it, all the dust, and with it being damp it was running down the windscreen. So that's us on our way, and we'll be back later with an update. 5 to 11 Sunday morning. This is the state of the traffic on I-80, just going from Illinois into Indiana. I got stopped with the police this morning. Got pulled over. I was on the Illinois tollway, on the toll road there, and I seen a car parked on the shoulder, so I moved over, went past them. As soon as I was going past them, lights came on, so he pulled me over right away, just for a random routine check. So didn't find anything. We got a clean inspection. Had a nice chat with the guy as well, really nice guy he was, just doing his job. But I didn't want this morning, so I was going to be finished really early today, around 3 o'clock. But yeah, with this traffic, I think it's going to be closer to 4:30 before I'm finished now. But whatever. The copper that pulled me over, I was with him for almost an hour in the end. It took about 35 minutes to do the inspection, 35-40 minutes to do the inspection, and then the rest of the time was spent on the passenger steps there, just chatting to me. Yeah, decent guy. I'd like to know where everybody's going on a Sunday though. Absolute nightmare. Don't imagine it'll get much better going down I-65 either. That's always busy. It is what it is. So here we are. down in Westchester, Ohio, ready for my delivery in the morning. It's about 6:30 in the evening, local time, and it's 33 degrees Celsius. So I got the lawn chair out, making the most of it.
Proceed to highlighted route.
9:05 local time, Monday morning. And that's me unloaded. I am now on my way down to Lebanon, Kentucky. Where I'm picking a load up, going straight back to Steinbach. So we'll get out of here, and we've got about 3 hours down to Lebanon.
Turn right, then turn left.
She's confused. Totally confused. So that took him about an hour and 3/4 to unload there, but not too bad, not the end of the world. Nice quiet night's sleep there last night as well. Oh, speed bump there. So I think we've got a little bit of traffic up ahead. According to the sat nav, just a 6-minute delay. But it is 9:05 local time, so that should be clearing up. So let's get on with it. That's me heading home. Got to Lebanon, Kentucky, and it was just a trailer switch. So we got that done, all the paperwork sent in, and we're on our way. This should get me home about Wednesday lunchtime now. And I've made myself available to leave Friday, so that'll probably be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, who knows. Nobody else seems to care. But yeah, nice and quick there. Going to get up to the top end of I-65 tonight, up to Hebron. I'll have enough time to go further, but nowhere to park, because they're down beyond, well, going onto the Illinois toll roads, and it's pointless doing that at that time of night. By the time I get up there, that's going to be about 5 o'clock, I would have thought, maybe even a little bit later, but as I say, pointless doing it at that time of the night. So we'll get up to Hebron, call it a day there. Start early enough in the morning to get round Chicago before the worst of the traffic. Making hard work of these hills though. It's not a full weight load. Trailer's full to the back doors, but it's only about £30,000, so we can carry, well, on some of our trailers we can get about £45,500 on. But we don't usually get much more than £44,000 on our loads. Need to find somewhere on the way up as well for a shower. So we'll have a look at that once we get on the interstate, see where we're up to. That'll be onto I-65 and then be on I-65 for the rest of today. But we're a good way away from I-65 yet, so you don't want to be listening to me drone on about it. Be back later. good morning. Excuse me. It's only 6:30 in the morning. I'm just passing Moorhead Scale over there on the left. In Minnesota, I'm just about to come into North Dakota at Fargo. And it's looking pretty black up ahead. Getting a few spots of rain just now, but looks like we're going to get a lot more. So I made it to Rothsay last night, 1,054 kilometres, not a bad day at all. And then I just left Rothsay just after 6 o'clock this morning. So should be back in the yard for just after 10. I haven't got my pickup in the yard though, that's in Fairway Ford for a service. I didn't know when I was going to be back, so I dropped it off there on Friday, left it with them. They'll give me a call when it's done. It was only booked in for Thursday, tomorrow. So if I haven't heard anything by the time I get back to Steinbach, I'm just going to take the big truck home. Take the big truck home, and when my pickup's ready, take the big truck back up to the yard, park it in the yard, and walk down to Fairway Ford to get my pickup. Bit of a pain, but I had to leave it with them, because if you don't know when you're home, you have to leave it with them. But anyway, that'll get done this week, and I'll get it picked up again, get back to normal. When I get my pickup back, I'm going to take more stuff up to the storage unit. Start getting some stuff out the garage that we definitely won't need. Maybe even some more stuff out the house. I don't know what she's got sorted out to go. Yeah, that's my plans for my time at home again. Wouldn't be surprised if there's more stuff to go to the tip as well, to the dump. So this is Moorhead, last little town in Minnesota on I-94 here. Parents used to have a yard here in Moorhead. It's now in Fargo, but they had one just over on the left here. But that moved from there to somewhere in Fargo now. I've never actually been to the one in Fargo. It's not somewhere we go very often. Just about to cross the Red River here as well. This is the same Red River that flows north from here. Starts off in Minnesota somewhere and then flows north all the way up into Lake Winnipeg, goes right through Winnipeg City, right through downtown Winnipeg. Joins with the Assiniboine River and then flows up to Lake Winnipeg. and then Lake Winnipeg then flows further north into Churchill Bay. That's the Red River now that we're crossing. Floods here virtually every year. I'm not sure it did this year, but we didn't have a lot of snow. There was one year in particular where it flooded really bad. Morris was closed, you couldn't get through Morris in Manitoba, and coming up north on I-29, which I'll be turning onto soon, there was a couple of spots where you couldn't even see the road. You were actually driving in the water, which was a good few inches deep right across the road, across the fields. So they had some marker posts in the water so you could actually see where the road was. Yeah, when it was like that, I only got to drive it a couple of times.
Kilometers, exit right.
So guys, that's me on my way home. 359 kilometers, and we'll be back in the yard. I'll be back to end this video later. I'm at the border now. Well, I'm still quite a bit away from the border yet. We've got a bit of a queue this morning, a bit of a delay. As normal, only one booth open and it's all backed up. So, not a lot we can do about it. We'll just keep creeping forward and our turn will come. Quarter to 11, a little bit later than I expected. Got held up at the border for quite a bit there. Almost 45 minutes to get across the border. But I'm only 4 miles from the yard now. And that'll be about 2,500 miles. So left on Saturday, back home on Wednesday morning for 2,500 miles, so not bad again. As I said previously in the video, I have made myself available for Friday. Don't hold out much hope for that. Absolutely useless. It's pretty pathetic right now. So we'll be back whenever we get back out, I suppose. But until then, thanks for joining me. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio for now.